The MS3L comes in at £19, which puts it in the same price range as the Tornado V2 and the WRM 2021. Tornado V2 being £19 as well, and the WRM 2021 being £22, so slightly more. It has quite a sort of blocky, but not too blocky feel. It's also obviously quite significantly cheaper than the MS3 V1, both the standard and enhanced versions. And it is exactly 55.5mm, which is smaller than the original MS3 V1. The weight is 77, which is about the same as both. So I wouldn't worry about the weight, it's irrelevant. But ultimately the main good thing is that it has complete full range corner cutting. No questions, there's no blank spot. It can do anything. If you put it here, it corner cuts there. If you put it ever so slightly off, it corner cuts down. There is no spot where it can't do either forward or reverse corner cutting, which is a lot better than can be said for the Tornado V2, which, yeah, locks up quite considerably there. I'm not sure if that's to do with my tensions. I don't think so. I think the Tornado V2 just has a slight corner cutting blank spot, which you could argue, well, you shouldn't need that much corner cutting, but ultimately, even if you don't really necessarily need that much corner cutting, it still helps, because if it can't corner cut that easily, then there's a problem. If it can't corner cut a bit really easily, if it can't corner cut that, then it's not going to be able to corner cut that as easily. I mean, that is just so effortless. Hear the click, but it's just completely effortless, which is really nice to see. One other thing I have with this cube is that despite it having magnets in both the feet of the cube and inside, they're still quite weak. So if this cube was popular, like the RS3M 2020 for example, which I think it deserves to be, but it's not at the moment, then I might consider having an option with stronger magnets, like add an extra magnets like the Neutrino and Mu on RS3M 2020. But for the moment, it's not a very popular cube, sadly. I don't think I'll be doing that just yet. So the mechanism I've already gone over in the unboxing video, but you can see here that it is a pretty common corner stalk mechanism, squared off somewhat to prevent corner cutting, but not radically, and I guess that's probably why it has pretty good corner cutting. Sort of circular piece. I mean, this is all pretty normal stuff really, and I don't want to go too much detail into it because it's not really that necessary. Obviously, yeah, it has magnets here, which is very unusual. I think it's the first time it's been done, but they're still a bit weak, which is a bit strange. Maybe it's just because of the location of the magnets. Maybe having them there doesn't actually do much, or maybe they're just weak magnets, but whatever. Right, okay, so my impression on this cube is that it's a pretty decent cube, and it's quite a lot, it's probably quite a lot faster than a lot of other cubes. However, my times aren't quite as good on it as the WRM 2021. I'd recommend it over the Tornado V2, just, yeah, I would prefer this, definitely. And to be honest, if I was doing cubing purely for enjoyment, like I just wanted to play around with a cube, I think I would be drawn to this over the WRM 2021. But for me personally, I think I get better times on the WRM 2021, so I would go for that in a competition, or at least the core corner magnetic version to be even better. So, but obviously that's more expensive, so if that's out of your budget, then it is between this and the WRM 2021 in my opinion. And I think ultimately it's up to you. This is faster. It has a nice feel that I think is definitely worth trying. Obviously not many people have tried it, unfortunately, so there's not that much stuff online about it, but it is a nice cube, definitely. And my solves are not bad, as you can see here, and this commentary is actually done while solving, so yeah, 10.656 average, which isn't great, but is not horrendous. So yeah, I mean, I can recommend this cube. I recommend it over the Tornado V2. A lot of people might prefer the WRM 2021, but I wouldn't be surprised if some people try this and prefer it and would use it over the WRM 2021. But we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully more people will actually try it.